Hey, 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 welcome to the Really Charlie podcast. I'm so honored to have this entrepreneur, this great little big person here because she's doing big things. And I'm so fascinated. I checked out her YouTube videos and I'm just amazed. And she's actually electrifying. She kind of gets you intense and just want to see what she's going to say next. And well, without further ado, Hannah Grace, beautiful. She's
Hi,
Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
We're gonna have to get you a really Charlie poster and put it right behind you. All right. I'll make sure it's pink. All different colors. All right.
All right. Mm,
So how's things going?
it's pretty good.
Yeah. You're on today's show. I mean, I see you all over on YouTube. All those followers. I'm jealous. I mean, yeah, I need you to get my subscribers to intensify a little bit.
All right,
But
of course.
all right. A friend of mine, Anna, had told me about you, and she told me how amazing you were, and that you created some bath bombs, and so why don't you tell us about it? Give us a little story about yourself, or do you want me to do that?
I can tell about myself. That's all right.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
So, my name's Hannah. I'm 13, and when I was 11, I started making bath bombs for my little small business I created on New Year's Eve.
And um, so you started creating the bath bombs, and I read something about it was kind of proposed by your father, and I understand he bet you.
hmm So, the full story is I was actually on my way to go buy some bath bombs, and my dad challenged me that I can possibly make them and even sell them. And once I got home, I just started buying the ingredients, and I really found a passion for it, and I wanted to actually try to sell them.
Wow, your dad's a smart man because
Hmm
he probably looked at everything. He said, we could do this ourselves, and he
Yeah.
just kind of he challenged yourself. He challenged you, and look how big it is.
hmm
It's so fascinating. Which one's your favorite?
I would probably say you're the bomb, and what it is, it's like pink and yellow, and it's lemonade scented, and it just once you put it in the bath, like once it's done dissolving, a little capsule will come up, and it'll have an inspiring quote in it, and it's just really uplifting.
Well, I wanted to purchase one before we did the podcast, but I promise you that I will purchase a few of them because for one, I want to help you out, but for two, I mean it's almost like I could smell them right through the screen.
Mhm.
Your presentation was so awesome.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
So what do your friends think about this? What do all your family think about this? Are they
At first, my friends, they didn't really know what to think of it, but once it started growing, they really did like my business and they were inspired to start their own businesses. And my family just thinks it's really cool with all that I'm doing.
Yeah, it is. It's very cool. Um,
Thank you.
I I didn't know about Bobby Brown. I didn't know about. Could you tell me a little bit about her? I was intrigued about her. I was trying to find out. But you had mentioned about her putting quotes in your bath bombs and a few others. Can you talk
Mhm.
about those
Yeah.
people? All right.
So Bobby Brown is a makeup artist and she has her own like makeup, like she sells her own makeup and she's a really big famous makeup artist and I'm really into makeup and all things health and beauty. So I just thought it was like super cool that she followed me on Instagram and then we just kind of DM'd a little bit and once I actually thought of the idea for the You're the Bomb bath bomb that has a quote in it, I asked her if she could send me a quote that would be featured in the bath bomb, and she did.
Wow, awesome, awesome. So who selects the people that give you those quotes? Do you kind of reach out to them, or do they reach out to you? What happens?
So I reached out, like me and my family, on my Instagram DMs. We reached out to a few different people that I wanted to have their quotes in the bath bomb, and once they sent one over, I just started creating it.
Wow, that's cool. That's very cool. Now, do you have any siblings? Your brother, sister, anybody?
Yeah, I have one older brother. His name is John, and he's 17 years old.
Oh, okay, all right. So he's happy to have a little sister like you, right?
Hmm.
He's not jealous.
No,
Is he?
not
Is
really.
he? He's gonna say he's gonna make his own bath bombs. You know. Yeah. So it's pretty cool. I know my family's gonna definitely be interested in buying a few from you. So you're
That's
gonna
cool.
have you're gonna have some new customers, and it's awesome. Ho-
Thank you.
So you have a page on Facebook,
Hmm.
and I noticed your YouTube channel, um, Instagram. So I just I'm gonna put a little banner on the bottom line so people can follow you because it's just such an exciting story.
Thank you so much.
All right. So everyone, you can go to hannahgracebbeautiful.com or Instagram at Hannah Grace Beautiful, and YouTube Hannah Grace. I want to say beautiful, but
Mm.
it's actually the pages are pretty intense. You have great pages, but the YouTube, I was following you and like just playing one video after another today while I was driving, and just I couldn't look at the videos until I came home from work, and I'm
Mm.
very so. By the end of the week, I'm gonna listen to all of them and view them, and I'm definitely gonna subscribe to all your channels.
Thank you so much.
So, what's your next big new thing? What's the next big new thing with Hannah Grace? What are you gonna do?
Not too much has been really like anything new that's exciting. The newest thing that's happened that I was on the Today Show. My business was featured on the Today Show, which made a really big spike in sales. But I'm probably going to be continuing on my spring line of bath bombs that I've been making.
Okay, good, good. That's real nice.
Mhm.
Be on that show, national show. Um, you probably everybody was probably reviewing it, downloading the video, and so on and so
Mhm.
forth. But that's fascinating. So do you? So what do you do? Write out checks for mom and dad helping you?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay, that's it. You gotta pay your workers.
Mhm.
And do they give you on National Bosses Day? Do they give you gifts or anything?
No.
No. All right.
Mm.
But I Anna Habib. She was talking so nice about you
Mhm.
guys, and she really wanted to make sure that I can try to get you on the podcast, and
Mhm.
and as she was telling me the story, we're texting each other back and forth. I said, "Wow, this is fascinating." She's 13 years old. She's doing her thing. And the other thing is you're doing all this, and you have type 1 diabetes.
Yeah.
And the best thing about it is you can be a huge spokesperson just for just for that in itself, because some kids get a little discouraged, and I'm glad that they have somebody like you that can encourage them to don't stop.
Mhm.
So now with me, I like to have a lot of my guests come on and present anything new that they have, or I also want to. I mean, you have your YouTube video, your YouTube channel, but I
Yeah.
want to let you know that you can always come on this podcast, and if you want
Mhm.
to kind of demonstrate one of your bath bombs, you can do that. Anything you possibly want. If you're doing an event, you know, just feel free to contact me, and we'll do something live, or virtually, like through our phones.
Mhm.
So how do you like your, what was it, a purple iPhone that you got? How long ago was that?
Yeah, so that was last year actually, and I still have it. And that was probably my biggest YouTube video. It actually started blowing up out of the blue.
Yeah, it was eye catching. I mean,
Mhm.
it's the first one on your channel, but I liked it.
Mhm.
So everything, all the different productions on all your channels, the different videos that you have, do you do that on your own? Someone help you?
My dad helps me like set up and make sure the lighting's right and the camera's good. And then he'll usually be like behind the scenes and making sure that everything's going good and if I need help with something. But it's mostly just me like in front of the camera.
Okay. You got to maintain and keep your business,
Hmm.
uh, or we might see you on Shark Tank.
Hmm.
You got to convince
Yeah.
them to take on your product, which is it's so, like watermelon. I like that.
Mm.
I started watching the Valentine's video, and then I had to stop.
Yeah.
But that's my daughter. Look at that. That's so cool.
Mm.
Got mom supporting you.
Yeah.
So to order from your, what what do we order through your website? You know.
Mm. Yeah, so my website is hannahgracebeyoutiful.com.
Okay. All right. Let's see. Oh, look at this. A friend of mine said my niece Angelique went to school with her. Always told me about her bath bombs. Good for you, honey. Best of luck in all your endeavors. That's Mrs. Burgo. Miss
Mhm.
Burgo. She's a great person. Yeah. All right. Those bath bombs. Everybody can use them. You can. You don't have
Mhm.
to be. You don't have to be young or old. You don't have to be a male or a female. They're just nice. They
Yeah.
kind of, and we have a big bathtub, so
Mhm.
that would be nice. That would be cool.
Yeah.
So now, do they have a lifespan? How long can you keep them on the shelf?
Yeah, so they're good like for a while, but it's just like best like to not have them in direct sunlight or like super bright lights because it can dull the color and then it won't be like as vibrant in the bathtub. But no matter how long you have it, it's gonna eventually use it lose its smell after like a while. And again, if it's been in direct sunlight, but it will always fizz.
Okay, cool. I noticed that you did something with like a gender reveal. How would that work with a bath bomb? How would how would you do that?
So what the bath bomb is, it's just a basic white bath bomb, and then inside it holds like a surprise color. And once you put the bath bomb into the water, it will fizz white for a while, and then the surprise color will like shoot out like blue or pink or any other color.
That's cool.
Mm.
That's cool. That's awesome.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have to recommend that to a few people
Mhm.
because everyone's doing it. I mean, they do it with balloons and confetti and all kinds of other stuff. But the bath bombs
Mm.
would be cool, especially if you can, I don't know. They got nice little, like those huge glass vases that they sell at different stores. Kind of
Mm.
get one of those, and uh, so many things you can do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, so what was your day today? What did you do? Was it pleasure or business? What did you do today before the podcast?
So I got up and I went to school like normally. And then after I just got home, my friend came over for a little bit, and then I ate some dinner, and now I'm doing the podcast.
Okay. Now, during the pandemic, did that keep you busy? Was you, what was you doing? Just strictly your bath bomb business? What was you doing?
Over the pandemic, I was doing online school, but I was also working on my business, looking at like new different Instagram content and different bath bombs I could be making.
Oh, cool, cool. Do you know what kachupa is?
No.
It's a Cape Verdean dish, like a Cape Verdean soup called manchu.
Mm,
Think you can make a bath bomb, smelling like that?
maybe.
All right, we're gonna have to talk,
Mm,
but I'm only joking. The we have we have such a bunch of businesses in the area, small businesses, and sometimes the towns and cities like to see businesses come to this, with a storefront. Is that something you're thinking about doing? To
so
have a. Go ahead.
um, where I live in downtown New Bedford, I sell at one store. It's called The Landing, and they are really good at selling my product. And but I'm mostly online.
Okay. So would you prefer me to go to the landing instead of online?
It doesn't matter honestly.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna make sure I go down here. And do you have merchandise like T-shirts, keychains, all that stuff?
I used to have T-shirts with a company, but I'm no longer doing those.
Okay. So if I grab your logo and I can have my wife create it on Cricut, is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So I I'm gonna see. I have this little tab up there near my Patriot logo that
Hmm.
says I love NB, standing for New Bedford. And on the side of my hat, let's see. Yep, on this side, where is it? I can't find it. There it is. Really, Charlie,
Hmm.
for my podcast. And so I try to wear a lot of things when my guests come on. I want to wear their merchandise and everything. So
Hmm.
I'm going to have my wife kind of create something. And so occasionally you'll see me with your company name on my t-shirt or on a hat or something like that. So
All
I,
right.
I just want to be a big supporter of yours. And, you're doing one. I know we're all proud of you. Let's see,
Hmm.
we got a message for you. Let's see what it says here. Let's see. Hang in there, Hannah. Your strength is inspiring, and you can beat this thing. Well, she's definitely beating it already. I mean, kid is smiling all the time. You're so cheerful, and I encourage everyone, check out her YouTube channel. Those
Thank
videos
you.
are very, very nice, and the Facebook group, all those things. Just continue to support this wonderful, wonderful entrepreneur doing her thing.
Thank
And
you so much.
all right, is there anything you want to add? Feel free.
Um, I'm not. I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's definitely been an honor for me to have you on this podcast, and I'm going to continue to, um, I'm going to upload this to Anchor and Spotify. I have my own YouTube channel. Just a few people on there, but I'm going to share this, and also feel free if you want a copy of it, I can probably, email it to you or something. This whole video, so you can put it on your channel.
All right. Thank you so much.
All right, Anna. High five, and I'm gonna go downtown. I'm gonna go get some bath bombs, and I'm gonna live it up.
Mm, thank you so much.
And please give mom and dad a high five from me. And
All right.
all right, take care.
All right. Thank you
Eh,
so much.
all right,
Bye.
Anna. Take care. Bye bye. Ah, great, great, great young kid, man. Great story. Definitely doing her thing. You know, her dad, mom, definitely supporting her, and she's got a huge following, thousands of followers already on YouTube. You know, so please, you know, follow the young lady, Hannah Grace Beautiful, on IG. Also, she has her YouTube channel, Hannah Grace. Awesome story. And if you're into the bath bombs, you know, she's got quite a variety. Um, and that's what I'm about on this Really Charlie podcast. Just trying to get some new educational, inspirational stories, um, you know, out there so it can encourage other people to do their thing. This particular week, let me see, this weekend's going to be kind of busy for me. I'm going to actually be on the Paul Santos live show tomorrow morning. I'll be with him, and we're going to be talking about a few things. And then later this Saturday evening, I'll be on with my brother Kevin, possibly my other brother Malik, and we're going to just talk and chew the fat, probably dog each other, do some crazy things. You never know with my brother, you know. You never know. I pray for him every day, you know, but he's crazy. But stay tuned to that podcast tomorrow at 7 p.m. Should be a show, or it could be a headache, one or the other. I'll make sure I have some Advil, Tylenol, you know, maybe even a drink. I might have to drink on this podcast. Alright, so continue to support the Really Charlie podcast here on StreamYard, Anchor, Spotify, Facebook, and YouTube. And feel free, hey, if you want to start your own podcast, try Anchor. Anchor is definitely an easy way to get your podcast out there, and very, very good to do. You know, you can talk about whatever subject you really want to talk about. You know, get your own guest on there. So I really encourage people to do this. You know, do this podcast thing. It's a thing to do. You may have subject matters. You may have the DIY, you know, videos. You know, set that up. You know, whether it's crafts or I don't know whatever your craft is. You know, you can bring it to a podcast, which is awesome. I highly recommend it. You know, we have so many different people doing podcasts, you know, throughout this area, and I support every single one of them because it's you got to be committed. You definitely have to, you know, bring the right stuff, you know, that people are going to listen to. All right, let's see. That's it. Damon the Mandan, you got Tanya Burgo on there, you know, nice people. Continue Brandon Young, just a guest a couple of days ago with a great story. I love it. Guys, continue to support me. I'm blessed. I'm blessed with good friends and family, and I really appreciate y'all. All right, everyone. Well, I'll see you tomorrow. Same time, same place. 7 p.m. with Kevin Perry. And I can't wait. Cannot wait. And I'd like to get Aaron Rodgers on here, talk to him about his little episode in Green Bay. You know, what's going on with him, man. Dude is what? 26-6 in 2 years. That's an awesome record. He needs to stay put, man. Not every season's a good season. While your season's good, you need to appreciate it. So, all right, everyone. Have a good night. Mask those beautiful faces, hand sanitize, wash your hands, and Be blessed. Stay blessed. Love y'all. Thank you for supporting the Really Charlie podcast.